We're going to look at how to create a confidence interval for the difference of two means. So we're going to be looking at something like this. We're going to want, say, mu1 minus mu2, and we want these to be between two numbers. That's where we're headed. But to do this, we first have to talk about independent samples and dependent samples. To get this confidence interval, we have to know if the samples are independent. If so, we'll use one formula, and if they're dependent, then we have to use a different formula. Here's an example. Suppose that you give one group of people an active drug and give a different group of people an inactive placebo. Then compare the blood pressures between the groups. Now, these two samples are likely to be independent because they're not matched up in any way. Knowing something about the distribution of the values of, say, one sample doesn't give you any information about the distribution of values of the other. Dependent samples are samples that are often called matched pairs because individuals in one sample can be matched or paired with corresponding individuals in another sample. Here's an example. Suppose that you take blood pressures of the same people before and after they receive a dose of some drug. Now, the two samples are dependent because they are taken from the same people, so person A before the drug can be matched with person A after the drug. So before and after situations are typically dependent samples. But in dependent samples, they don't have to be before and after. Here's another possibility. So a husband and wife could be considered a pair, right? A pairing, putting the husband in one group and the wife in the other, and then comparing differences between particular characteristics.